Smart Money Nation, we back at it with another online money making opportunity. I spoke on this before, but I'm gonna touch on it one more time because we did not touch the surface of this thing, right? I'm gonna always assert Fiverr. Okay, we're going to touch on Fiverr again and again and again because it is a great place not only to make your first couple dollars online, but also to use it for its vast amount of services that they do offer that you don't have to do. You can automate, and you can also give it to a virtual assistant, which is exactly what we'll talk about today. But before we get started, as always, if you are not a part of the nation, please hit that red subscribe button. Join us in the Smart Money Nation on our journey to build our personal credit, business credit, make money online, diversify our income, and also, invest a little bit. And we're talking about Forex. So I talk about all those topics. I drop videos 3 times every day. So if you are not subscribed, please hit the red subscribe button and join us in the nation. If you are, make sure you hit the notification bell so that way you are notified anytime I drop a video. So let's get started, okay? As always, I'll put the link in the bottom. I think my face looks better than his, so I'm gonna put my face right over his or hers. It's like, nah. So I'm gonna put my link down in the bottom to Fiverr. So if you're not signed up, go ahead, hit the link in the description, sign up for Fiverr. It's probably gonna be one of the best things you did online. So this method is another Fiverr method. Fiverr has a vast amount of online gigs, for lack of better words, that you can do to make money, and that the amount that you can make varies. So depending on what you're actually doing, you can make anywhere from $5 to thousands of dollars, right? There's gigs that cost thousands of dollars. There's gigs that cost $5. That's how wide it is, right? So this one I'm gonna talk about is I actually have a service up for this, okay, and I get hits daily for this, and especially if you are somebody whose English is great. English might be your first language, or you might be highly fluent in English. This is great for you because you have an advantage in this particular niche that you're gonna sell here on Fiverr. Okay, so what we're gonna look up is we're gonna look up cold calling. Okay, cold calling. And we can even do cold calling real estate, right? So let's do cold calling. Okay, so look at this. So we have somebody that will make cold calls for $25. We have somebody for $20, $30, $50, $50, $40, right? So here this guy said he's gonna make 100 cold calls for $50. I'm not sure. I don't know if you guys are experienced or know like how long a cold call takes. But for the most part, a lot of cold calls are not picked up, okay? And that counts towards the 100 cold calls. It's not 100 picked up phone calls that he's selling. It's 100 total calls he's selling. So he'll make 100 phone calls. If 0 pick up, he still will get paid his $50, right? Of course, 0, it's not going to be 0 that pick up. I'm sure maybe like 10-15% of those will pick up. Okay, so that's 10-15 people that are actually going to pick up. Out of those 10-15 people, within the first minute, half, if not more, will hang up. Okay, so that goes down to having a conversation with about 7 people. Okay, so I don't know about you, but I'm okay with making $50 to talk to 7 people. All right. So that is cold calling. Now, of course, you got to have the ability to communicate effectively. You got to be professional. You got to have a quiet setting. You got to have a phone, and things like that. But still, that's pretty simple things to know and simple tools to have. to be able to make this, right? And again, you for the people that are in the United States, the advantage that you have, given that you speak English very clearly, English is your first language, you're fluent in English, you have those advantages to be able to get these cold calling jobs over a lot of the overseas providers that you might see here, and even some of the lower amount of gigs that you see for the lower amounts. It's only $25 because she's probably not doing 100 phone calls, right? She's probably doing a few phone calls. For $25, she'll do 50, right? So don't be fooled by the lower number. They're just giving you a lower number and showing you like their lowest service they'll give you. 200. Okay, this is leads. He's selling leads. He's not doing actual cold calls. But yeah, so there's a lot of money in cold calls. Believe it or not, people are terrified to make cold calls. People are terrified to call random people and ask them if they want to, sell their house, or if they want to buy this, or so on. It's a terrifying thing for a lot of people. That's why they get somebody else to do it, or you have people that are doing other things. Their time is occupied by doing other things that are a bit more important in the business, and they want to hand the tedious task of calling people to somebody else. But if you are able to book two of these a day, that's $100 a day, right? For talking to 14 people, you make $100 a day, right? So that's great. So I kind of wanted to run that by you guys again, to give you some ideas on how to make some money on Fiverr, the potential of Fiverr. And this is we're just scratching the surface with this, right? Just giving you a quick idea of some of the stuff that I do. But I would highly recommend get on Fiverr, create an account, explore the type of gigs there are. There's so many gigs. And see which ones you think you can provide. Like, you can outdo the people that's on there, if or just compete and provide these services. My thing when I got on there and chose that particular service, one reason is that I'm in sales, and this is the type of things that I do on my day to day. But also the fact that I am very fluent in English. I'm in the U.S. I felt like gives me a lot of advantage over majority of the providers for this particular niche / gig. So you got to look at it from a mindset of that, see where you have an advantage and capitalize on that. But yeah, explore this. That's just another gem for you guys to help you make a little bit more money online, or your first piece of money online. Okay, so go ahead and sign up for Fiverr. I have the link in the description below. And as always, if you found some value in this, please share it with somebody you do value. Hit the like button for me. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. And if you are, ring that notification bell, so that way you're notified every time I drop a video. I will see you guys tomorrow.